Welcome to Babyface Hills. I'm your boy Pops Griffin, and I got 2 out of my 4 guys with me today. To my right, Menace Red.
Yo, yo.
And to my left, Ricky Bobby.
What's up, what's up?
And you know what we do here. We talk about professional wrestling, primarily the WWE. And so, without further ado, let's get right into Gender hindered gender. So, Jinder Mahal had the championship fight. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for him, but unfortunately, more so than not working out for him, the workhorse, the man, the myth, the legend, Seth Rollins, may be down. Suffered an injury during defending that match, and not sure how long he's going to be out, but it's sounding like there's a lot of mumblings around saying that he may be out beyond Mania. What's your thoughts on this?
He's injured, but he might just have to drop title. You can't, it's the season that we're in right now, plus all the commotion around his title. He can't hold the title till after Mania if he's not going to be competing. That's just that.
Okay, Red, what's your thought? We got the Rumble and then we got the Chamber. You know, Seth, he'll go out there on a crutch.
Seth, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Seth will go out.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
I think. I think it's a severe injury because it's just the wear and tear he's had. He's been working the most out of anybody in the main event.
Yeah, he's definitely a fighting champion.
Besides, Jimmy and Solo, they be on the road a lot. But I remember a couple months ago they were saying he had back end problems.
Yep.
Now he's having knee problems. So he's probably going to have to drop it before Mania. Which is cool, though, because he'll probably drop it to Punk. And then we get Cody and Punk at Mania or something. So that'd be... it's unfortunate, but opens it up a little bit more. Then you still got Damian Priest, who's eligible to cash it in.
If that's the route they decide to go. Are you kidding me? You just named Cody and CM Punk, and that's the route you want to go.
I'm saying, though, there's a lot of options.
But I just feel like they keep interjecting Damian Priest in talk so we don't forget that he has Money in the Bank. I think they still don't know what they want to do.
Well, that's important, though, having the Money in the Bank.
Yeah, but they don't know how they want him to move. But, I guess with Seth, if he has to drop, I guess that opens it up for him a little more.
So, Red, you say if he drops it to who?
Punk. That's the definite choice, I think.
And what do you say, Ricky Bobby? Punk as well?
Punk, for sure.
Fair enough. I have no problem with him dropping it to Punk. I just don't know if Seth is going to be okay with that. Being not, dropping it to Seth, dropping it to Punk, and Seth's 100%, okay. But if he has to drop it to him and he's 70%, I don't know if Seth's going to be okay with that, but hey.
What can you do?
What about Drew?
No.
He's going to try and get it.
He beat him too much already.
That's true.
Whoever gets the title is probably going to beat Drew again.
That's so bad. But talking about the match, what do you guys think about Ginger? And how he was trying his best to come up with the win.
He's not bad in ring at all. The numbers say that he gave WWE 2.6 million viewers in India on Monday.
That's great. That's good for the international look. But he's not bad in ring, but also I don't want to see him in matches.
What don't you like about him?
I just don't.
You just don't like him.
I just don't like him. I just don't.
You actually don't like him, or you just don't he does nothing for you.
He does nothing for me. Okay. This isn't nothing against the guy. He just doesn't.
Yeah, I think his promos are good. His match was pretty good, but he doesn't have to fight for the title every month or something like that.
Yeah. I don't see that.
Hey, I don't disagree with you guys on that part about him. I don't think he should, get the belt at all, but I like Ginger. It's nice having him back. He's another guy that's has a contract expiration coming up soon, so I think this is a chance for them to see, which way they want to move as far as that goes. And so we'll see what happens as far as that goes. Moving the show right along, though. So Drew wants to fight everybody, man. He's mad at Punk. He's mad at Seth for being the champion, and now I guess he's mad at Cody too. And tried to remind Cody that, oh, remember the match. And Cody says, yeah, who won the match? And like, just, dude, I don't got time for this, man.
I think it's another thing how I said a few minutes ago with Priest is that there's no clear direction for Drew McIntyre. Like, there's nowhere for him to go. So he keeps trying to like go this way. But with Seth being injured, that kind of cancels him out. And Cody doesn't need to entertain Drew again. And like I just don't think there's any fit for him. So I think that's why he's
they might
going around.
They might be lining it up how they lined up the SmackDown thing, where all those guys going after Roman, just throw him in a big match, because he was like had a promo off against Punk, and then he just did it with Cody, and he's still looking at Seth and now Damian Priest. So they could be setting up a big like 4-way style match or something like that.
That'll be good for him to keep him relevant.
Tournament style or something.
And the Rumble's coming up.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, and after the Rumble, you go right into the Chamber. So,
but the thing he's getting tired of it. Like, I just don't like. He's just like a D1 loser. Like he just so what? Put him in Rumble, he gets a few eliminations, then he's done. He put him in Chamber, done. Like it's just like he's just there for someone. Because he looks like he looks defensive. Like he looks like he would give an opponent like a good run, but it's like he's there just to lose.
You need those guys,
but he's not content with that.
Yeah, take some bumps.
Who would be though?
That's true. I mean, but if your name's always in the main talk, then I guess it's not really.
Yeah, I mean, hey, any publicity is good publicity, right? I mean, at least you're still somewhat relevant.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. Cody, though, again, the Cody story and all this good stuff. Rumble's coming up, right? And all this good stuff. And he wants to win it and find his way back to Roman. We know the elephant in the room has made his way back, but he hasn't been seen since he made his announcement that, he's considering sitting at the head of the table. So what I want to know is that now with Seth being injured and you need a workhorse, right? Because that belt is clearly for the workhorse champion. Cody works a lot. I mean, is Cody going to be okay if that's what they say, hey, man, you got to have to take this belt for now?
The gold is gold, but that's definitely, even though it's another world champion, it's definitely less significant than Roman's. I feel like Roman's will always have like the main light. I mean, why would he really have it? I think him
having a problem with that.
I think
kind of what you sign up for.
Yeah, and I think him having more like him having at least a title over just being like becoming a week to week guy. I think that's a win for him. But I don't want him to have that. I think it would be better if it goes to Punk, because that closed like Cody's whole thing for the past month, like for the last while, has been finish story. If you get that title, you go a whole nother way. It's like everything that you've been working for.
Still main event
canceled out.
WrestleMania, win the title.
Yeah, but that's not what he wants. He wants to finish the story. That's what he was telling Drew. That
it has to be Roman. That's what he told Drew.
Well, he just says his story and Drew and him and Drew's story are not the same.
They're not the same.
They're not the same.
And I feel like everything that Cody's been trying to work back to is gonna, and getting the title. I mean, it's gonna be good for him. He's number babyface, but it's not gonna benefit that story that he's been trying to get back to for the past months.
Well, I hear what you're saying. I think the standard that Seth has set with that belt, though, is that whoever has that belt has to be a workhorse. Yeah. Because he won it, and he's been fighting ever since. He hasn't said no to any competitor. Doesn't matter if it's house shows or primetime shows. He's fighting. He's there. So I think, in that sense, Cody, again, he's a guy that's house shows or primetime shows. He's a workhorse. He's fighting as well. So I think it's a win. Cody's a wrestling baby too, man. So he gets it. I think, obviously for fan purposes, it has to seem like there's some type of disappointment. But I don't think there'll be a disappointment at all with him having that belt. I actually think he'll be a great champion with whatever belt he gets. But I could see him having that champion and just fighting.
Oh, for sure. But like, I mean, I don't have an issue if he gets it. I just think that it just makes his whole story for the past few months just irrelevant, because that's all he's been talking about. Every time he cuts a promo, every time he does a match, it's always, at the end of it, it's always finish the story. And if he gets that title, yes, it's good for him, but it just, like, throws away that whole last few months. That's my stand on it.
I mean, it could be setting up something too, though, where along the lines that him and Roman champion the champion. That could be very impressive too.
And then winner takes all. But that's then just to unify the belts again, then reclutter the champion scene. It's too much.
I don't know if they'll unify it where they'll probably make the champion have to decide. Most likely drop one, which will probably be the one, you know, the most recent one, the world heavyweight, and take that universal, the undisputed one. But I think that's something that's possible that can play out, because that's still pretty big. They just can't pass up, you know. You can't pass up Rock and Roman. It's just been too many years in discussion, and if you got a chance to have it, you can't pass it up.
I don't know who would beat Roman though. He's beat everybody. So, and whoever beats Roman though, nobody has a schedule like him. So whoever wins his belt is gonna be on TV every week anyway.
I liked our talk from a few weeks ago where we said if Rock wins, Rock faces Cody, because you know Rock's not staying for long, and that's how Cody can tie back in. Because I don't know. I think it's confusing right now. Like I don't see it tying back in right now for Cody.
Hey, timing is everything. I think with Seth going down, the only person I'm looking at over there, to me, on Raw roster, I would say would be Cody. No disrespect to Punk, because I think Punk could obviously win it and be a great champion. At some point, I think he is going to be in championship matchup.
Isn't KO on Raw?
KO's SmackDown. And
KO's
KO's dealing with Logan.
Yeah. Broken foot, broken hand.
Yeah, well, it's the hand right now, and he's got Logan, so he's got to deal with the superstar, you know, the internet sensation.
KO does work. That wouldn't be bad.
I'll put the belt on KO.
I'll put the belt on KO. I'll take a chance on KO for sure.